Hello everyone, Riley here with the T-Storm Chasers. We will jump into our weather video in just a moment, but first here is a word from our friends at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. Happy Friday out there. Today is May 15th, 2026. Let's go ahead and dive into today's video. Firstly, let's look at the current radar picture, our regional map here, and we do have a few light showers down here towards the Omaha area, some light rain showers. Other than that, though, we are dry today across our region. Now, it is a really warm day out there today, and some areas could even say hot weather today. We are in the 70s and 80s across the region, but we do have some low 90s down in Nebraska. So we are at 86 degrees in Sioux Falls. That is way above average for this time of the year. Again, we should be around 70, so we're about 15 degrees above average for this time of the year. Now, you do go up north, and you do notice it is a little bit cooler. We're at 79 in Aberdeen, 75 in Mulbridge, 73 out in Faith, 70 in Buffalo, 79 in Pierre, 73 in Rapid City. So really, it's just Nebraska, far southeastern South Dakota, and into southern Minnesota and western Iowa. Those are the hot spots on the map today. Now, Nebraska, again, 80s to low 90s, 84 in O'Neill, 88 in North Platte. We're at 91 in Grand Island and 90 degrees in Omaha. Into Iowa, we are at 84 in Des Moines, 86 in Fort Dodge, 86 as well in Mason City, 90 degrees in Sioux City. And then up into Minnesota, we're at 84 in Minneapolis, 86 in Marshall, 84 in Rochester, 86 in Worthington. So it is a warm and even hot day out there today. Definitely feels more like summer today than spring. Now we have a lot to get to in this video. I'm going to go ahead and do my best here to get it in as quick as I can. We do have red flag warnings once again for today. No surprise here due to warm temperatures. Now, in these spots in pink, we're dealing with strong gusty winds again today in northern South Dakota, and then also into western Nebraska, and then up into North Dakota and Minnesota. A large section of the northern plains area once again dealing with more fire danger today. And so as a result, the areas in pink, red flag warnings in effect, western Nebraska, northeastern and north central South Dakota, Pierre, Aberdeen, Watertown included, and again into Minnesota and North Dakota. This is, again, due to warm temperatures, strong gusty winds, low humidity, and dry ground. And so that is a bad recipe for high fire danger. So be mindful of that again. Outdoor burning not recommended. Any fires that ignite will spread rapidly and become difficult to control or suppress. All right, we're going to get back to our weather video in just a moment. But first, sponsorship opportunities out there. We are looking for sponsors. So if you are interested in partnering with T-Storm Chasers and becoming a sponsor with us, feel free to reach out to us on our Facebook page or any of our social platforms, as well as our email or phone number. And we're also launching our new weather call system that is available now. Highly recommend. Sign up. It's $15 for a whole year, and you get life-saving phone calls from us here at T-Storm Chasers. It is a GPS-based system, so any warnings that are issued in your area during severe weather events such as tornadoes, severe weather, and flood events, any warnings that are issued for your immediate area, you will receive a phone call within seconds from us at T-Storm Chasers, giving you guys life-saving information. If you're interested, sign up today. Go to the website at tscalert.org. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, switching gears now. We have a lot to discuss here in terms of thunderstorms and severe weather across the country. Let's start with today. We actually now have an enhanced risk of severe weather strictly for Iowa. So our Iowa audience needs to be paying close attention to this. We have an enhanced risk of severe weather that includes Mason City, Fort Dodge, Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, over to Denison, that area there in orange. That is our enhanced risk today for severe weather. Again, this is for later today. And then we have a slight risk in yellow. That includes Omaha, eastern Nebraska, extreme southeastern South Dakota, Sioux City, over to Spencer, and then into southern Minnesota. And then the marginal risk in green surrounds that. So today's risk is mainly going to be a wind and hail threat. So you can see here, here's our wind threat. We have the 30% in red, and then we have that hatched risk zone. That is our heightened severe weather risk. And then our hail risk is, once again, same thing, 30% there in red in Iowa, and then the hatched risk zone. Kind of those moving lines there, that's your SIG outlook. Now here's our tornado risk for today. There is a 2% in green and then a 5% in brown. So Omaha, Des Moines, Mason City, Sioux City, Rochester, you guys are in the 2% tornado risk. But then we have a 5% here for Ames, Waterloo, Iowa Falls, and Cedar Rapids. So today is going to be an interesting weather day, and we'll be monitoring the latest. And then for tomorrow, there is another enhanced risk of severe weather, but it's down. This time it's in Nebraska. It's in southern Nebraska. It includes North Platte down to McCook. And then we have the slight risk in yellow that is surrounding that into Nebraska, Iowa, and extreme southeastern South Dakota. So you can see it's just south of Sioux Falls, but it includes Wagner, Yankton, Sioux City, up to Canton, and into Iowa. And then the marginal risk in green surrounding that. Sioux Falls is in the marginal risk for tomorrow. So we'll keep an eye on that one very closely. There is a tornado risk as well, so we'll keep a close eye out for that. The hail risk is there as well. We got the 30% in red, and then we got the hatched risk. And then here's your wind threat, and you can see same areas. So we are going to be keeping close tabs on the weather tomorrow. And then we have this, folks, a day 3 severe weather outlook. There is an enhanced risk, and it does look like at this point Sunday is our greatest day of importance. We are going to be keeping close eye on things on Sunday. Sunday looks to be, unfortunately, the worst of the severe weather for our region. It goes into Nebraska, northwest Iowa, southwestern Minnesota, and into South Dakota. Sioux Falls is smack dab in the bullseye, right in the middle of this enhanced risk, level 3 out of 5. So we need to be on high alert for, especially on Sunday, as it looks like a severe weather outbreak is possible. And here is our risk, our probability outlook already, a 30%. That includes Sioux Falls, that area in red, and then we have that hatched risk zone as well. So this whole area is where we're going to be keeping a very close eye on. Sunday looks to be a really rough day of weather. But it doesn't stop there. We have another risk on Monday. We have a 15% in yellow, that's the slight risk, and then we have the 30% risk in red, orange, that is your enhanced risk. And it goes all the way from Oklahoma all the way up through Wisconsin, but it includes Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, and southeastern South Dakota. So we need to be weather aware here this weekend into early next week, because we are seeing severe weather outlooks. Now, there's even a day 5 that includes southeastern Iowa. It's far south of us into Illinois, Missouri. It's farther to our south, but it is interesting. For the next 5 days in a row, we are seeing several days of severe weather possible. All right, so real quick here, let's go over the model runs, the forecast models. Today, again, we're not really seeing much until we get towards the late afternoon and evening hours. That's when we'll see some showers and thunderstorms developing in eastern Nebraska into Iowa, and we'll keep a very close eye on that. And then as we head into tonight, you can see it's kind of a quick mover here. Moves quickly across Iowa and the upper Midwest region tonight. And then by tomorrow morning, that system clears out of our region. And then we will watch and see redevelopment in Nebraska for your day tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to be seeing thunderstorms developing across Nebraska into southwestern Iowa. And then we'll see what happens Saturday night. Looks like Saturday night into Sunday morning, we'll see a round of thunderstorms and severe weather across our northern plains region, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa. And then we'll get a little bit of a break. It looks like we might get a little bit of a break Sunday, late morning, early afternoon, before more redevelopment Sunday afternoon and evening. And that's going to be our strongest chance for thunderstorms and severe weather. It looks like a rough few days of weather, folks. So we really cannot stress this enough. We need to be weather aware. And it looks like Monday as well, another day of really rough weather, it looks like, on Monday across our region. Now, the one good thing about this forecast is the rain. I think we will get some beneficial rain, which we definitely need that. We are obviously very dry out there still, and it's only getting worse. So we really could use some rain, and it does look like that is the one good thing about this. Obviously, we can do without the thunderstorms and the severe weather, but beneficial rain. So that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like on this video. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring those notification bells so you don't miss any of our future videos. Also, check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok so you don't miss any of our content over there.